Hello indie game fans, let's try something new as per popular request. I'll let you guys know quickly what drew me to highlight these games.
There are real memories and distant dreams pretending to be real. But you can always tell the difference. Can't you?
Weaverse is a sci-fi action-adventure game with both combat and puzzles, so I hope the writing is decent.
Beraltors, a 2D Metroidvania RPG game, you know, the ones that the kids love. But instead of collecting power-ups, you collect Beraltors.
Weirdest pick of the week goes to Beraltors, since it is a Metroidvania with some wacky hand-drawn art similar to Ballpoint Universe. I love weird games, so I think it's worth a look.
But anyway, what about the story? Your dad's been taken, this guy. That ain't good, you need dads. This is the guy who took him. He looks tough. Big calves, big shoulders, and this is you. It ain't looking good. You're pathetic, you're weak, you're stupid. I don't know what to tell you, you just haven't worked hard enough. So what are you gonna do? Let's use Beraltors. They're strong, they're magical, there's a lot of them in the game, over 60 of them, you can play as them all. They all have different abilities, attacks, strengths, and weaknesses. You go out there and you fight, right? It's an RPG, they have stats and levels, they all have different elements, and some elements are strong against others. You don't want to be going against a fire guy if you're a nice guy. I like that one, he looks good. And the thing is, no one Beraltor can do it all, so you're gonna have to create a whole big team of them to beat the bad guy, rescue that dad. And it's an RPG, so you know what that means. Dialogue, lots of it. Don't worry, you can skip a lot of it. There's a lot of stuff you can learn about if you want. Story, wizards, Beraltors, a lot of history, a lot of fun, some depressing stuff, but that's okay. You need a little bit of darkness in it just to keep it moving. That bad dude causing a lot of trouble. You gotta fix it, because you want to hug that dad. Touch that dad bod against your flesh and feel his warmth. I'm talking about a deep dad hug. You can look at your map. There's the big old map. Learn about attacks. You can learn about Beraltors. Check out their stats, min-max, get a bunch of numbers going. And you can do lots of other things to help you. You can buy items. You can hire buddies to fight with you. You can get a whole lot of it. I guess it's a little chaotic, but you can do it. You can gamble, no judgments. You gotta do what you gotta do to win the game. You can play with a friend. Everyone loves friends. People love playing with friends, right? So now you can do it with Beraltors. That's important. In conclusion, Beraltors is a fun new Metroidvania that takes a familiar concept and adds an interesting twist, combined with a zany art style and hilarious humor. Beraltors is the game that is sure to make you love your family once more. It's coming to Steam. Give it a shot. It'll only be a couple of bucks. What else are you gonna spend it on? Jelly beans? They're pretty good, but you can't buy that many jelly beans. It's not good for your teeth. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!
Detective D: The Silk Rose Murders is a traditional point-and-click adventure game with some great pixel art. You guys know by now that the art always gets me, plus it is based on a historical Chinese character, so pretty cool to see this. After 3 years of development, Epitasis finally hits Steam next week, and it's an absolutely jaw-dropping exploration puzzle game, giving me vibes of both No Man's Sky and The Witness. Jump Off the Bridge is an absurd platformer that has you jumping on buffaloes and avoiding fireballs. Another game with an interesting retro link, Micro Majors launches on Steam and on the NES next week, which is crazy in 2019. Love the old school graphics. Finally, Rogue Slash is a roguelite hack-and-slash game which differs from your traditional shooters such as Isaac or Gungeon. For more upcoming indie game new releases, check out the previous video or click on the recommended playlist, and I will see you after the jump.